Hello, movers and shakers. It's Jay Burnham, and this is the Real Jay Burnham Show. Thank you guys for coming in today. We're going to be talking about how much do you charge for moving pianos, or are you charging at all? So let's get right into it today. Let's get right into this and get this discussed. All right, guys. As movers, we're going to run into a situation where we're going to be asked to move different types of pianos. You can move small upright pianos called spinet pianos, or anything, or tall, very tall upright pianos like player pianos, as well as baby grands and grand pianos. These are going to be commonplace, especially if you're going to deal with higher end homes. Although that's not necessarily true. Some people can have like a small upright, like 4 to 5 foot tall upright pianos in their homes. But for people with typically with baby grands or grand pianos, you're going to see those in the higher end homes, with the upright pianos in the more middle class type homes. So how much do you charge for this, right? Well, I would really say, I'm not going to put a number on how much you're going to charge, but because it's going to depend on the area. Because if you're in a city like New York City, where it's very tight, they don't have elevators, and you've got to carry them up flights of stairs, or in places like San Francisco where it's on hills and stuff, and you're going to have to get cranes to put them in and put them in through windows. These could get very, very costly. So for me to say, oh, charge block X amount is kind of fruitless. So basically what I would do is, based on the type of piano, if it's a spinet piano, something that can be done with 2 people, I would probably charge like $200 to $250 to move a spinet or a small upright piano from ground floor to ground floor. If it's going to be something that needs to go upstairs or has a lot of twists and turns in it, I'm obviously going to charge probably about $300 to $350 on that. Now, if you're getting into the real heavy pianos like player pianos or player organs, then you're going to need to address that accordingly based on the number of people. There are pianos that require 4, even 6 guys sometimes to carry these heavy mofos up the stairs and around or down the stairs. But if it's just going to be typically how I would charge, or how I charge, if it's just ground floor to ground floor, it's going to be a flat $250 fee. If it's got to go upstairs, I'm going to charge $300. If there's a lot of twists and turns in it, it's going to be $350. So basically, if it's a straight shot up or straight shot down, I'm going to charge an extra $100. If it requires twists and turns, depending on how many twists and turns, I'm going to charge probably $50 more for every twist and turn. And I just keep going up from there. Now, there are some people that have a tariff, and that sometimes the tariff will guide you as to how much you can charge. But for local moves, you can usually charge a flat fee. And I think $250 from ground floor is pretty standard. But again, it really depends on the area you're in. Like if you're in Florida, you're not really going to have to deal with a lot of high-rise buildings necessarily. And if you are, most of them have very good elevators. So it's just a matter of wheeling it onto the elevator, going up, and zippity-doo-dah-day. Those I would keep minimal. But if you got to go upstairs or downstairs and twist and turns, you obviously want to make sure that you're paying appropriately. Now, when you come into baby grands and grand pianos, I'm going to double my fee because those are a little bit more expensive. And if I have to go up the stairs, I'm going to be adding my fees. And if I have to do twists and turns, I'm going to be doing my fees. And if it's like really dangerous, I'm going to make sure that like some pianos, you gotta get a crane. Like if you're in a city like New York City or East Coast City. Northern East Coast City, that's very tight, when the stairwells are just too narrow, or in places like San Francisco when there's a lot of hills, you're just going to have to play that one by ear. I don't know. I've never had to do any of those type of piano moves, knock on wood. But if you have, I would love to know how much you charge for them. I would really like to know, okay, hey, if I have to get a crane to put this in, how much do you charge for that? I really leave that in the comment section below, because I've never had to do it, and if I ever run into it, I'd like to know how much I'm going to have to charge. So do me that favor. But keep if it's just ground level, you can keep a low but, low but profitable price, whatever your area can afford. I would do that. Me in my area, 250 is pretty good to do standard ground floor to ground floor, and then it just goes up from there based on the number of level stairs and twists and turns I've got to go up. But anyway, that's how you should charge for your piano moves. Charge a flat rate for ground and floor. Then for every flight of stairs, or every twist and turn, you charge 100 or 50 for a turn. You have $50, $100 for a flight of stairs. Hang on, I'm sorry about that. Some guy was calling me about Craigslist traffic convert. I don't want to talk to that person. Anyway, I apologize for that. But anyway, get yourself a standard price for ground to ground, and then as for the flights of stairs, you add another 100 or 50 or whatever it is that you want for a turn, another 100 or 50 or whatever it is that you want to do for that, and just continue to do that. So the more flights, the more it's going to cost. Okay. And if you're in an area like New York City or San Francisco where it requires a crane, I would really love to know. All right, guys, thank you so much. Hopefully this has been a helpful video for you. I will see you later. Give me a thumbs up if you liked the video. Yay! Make sure you share this with all your family and friends. And, of course, don't forget, subscribe to the channel. Have a great day. Bye-bye.